Welcome back to the news at 10. Let's take a look at some business news now. Here's Teniola Shobowali.
Banking, so easy, so simple. Dial *894# now to experience it. You first, First Bank.
Thanks, Ijoma. Welcome to Business News. The Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation has sharply raised the January official selling prices for Nigeria's benchmark crude streams, Bonny Light and Kwaibo crude oil. This comes as minor loading programs for February crude export begin to emerge today, while in excess of around 20 Nigerian cargoes remain to be sold as buyers hold out for discounts. The NNPC increased the price of Bonny Light to dated Brent by plus 251 cents from 128 cents in January, and Kwaibo crude oil to plus 266 cents from 150 cents per barrel last month. The increase reflects higher selling prices for some light, sweet and heavy sweet Nigerian grades, which are driven by demand for low sulfur fuel oil and relatively high competing local grades. Now, the president of Dangoty Group, Mr. Aliko Dangote, has assured that the Dangoty Sugar Company is on track in its effort to meet local sugar demands. Mr. Dangote gave the assurance during a visit to the Dangoty Sugar site in Tunga community of Awe local government area of Nasarawa State. The visit is part of the assessment tour of backward integration programs of the federal government across the country.
Work in progress on sections of the 60,000 hectares of land for the Dangoty sugarcane plantation and factory at Tunga community in Awe local government area of Nasarawa State. The 220 billion naira Dangoty Tunga Sugar Project, signed in 2017, is part of the quest of the Dangoty Group to place Nigeria on the global map of sugar producers. Production is yet to commence, but thousands of hectares of sugarcane have already been cultivated. The federal government is assessing the sugar backward integration programs across the country with a view to encouraging local investors meet demands.
All three manufacturers are doing a very good job. We intend to sit down with them and discuss further to see how we can encourage them to do more. But from what we have seen so far of all the plantations we have been to, we're very, very impressed and we're very happy with the level of work that they're doing.
With a 450,000 metric tons capacity per annum, representing 30% of Nigeria's consumption, Alhaji Aliko Dangote gives his words on meeting local demands.
We are going to do about 250,000 tons, and we are on track.
The Dangote Tunga Sugar Project, in line with the National Sugar Master Plan, when completed, will provide 30,000 jobs and generate 90 megawatts of electricity.
Now, the stock market ends Thursday's trading session negative, replacing the previous gain with a wide margin loss amid renewed sell pressure and mixed sectoral performance. Layo Adegoke has the details.
Thanks a lot, Teniola, and welcome to the Stock Market Report. The stock market reversed the negative territory today, erasing the entire 3 billion naira gain recorded on Wednesday, with a 0.30% decline on the main index. The fresh downturn on the NSE, which is the second this week, was largely driven by profit-taking on MTN Nigeria, which pushed the stock lower by 2.43%, while losses from some consumer goods components contributed to the 38 billion naira drop in the market value. Now, 14 gainers were led by 9.80% increase on the share price of GlaxoSmithKline. Cornerstone Insurance tops a list of 10 losers with a 9.80% price load shed, while Access Bank remains the highest contributor on the trades for a fourth consecutive session. Overall volume of shares traded for the day was higher by more than 10% compared to Wednesday's session at 304.21 million units, all carried out in nearly 2,700 transactions. Well, that's the stock market report. I'm Layo Adegoke.
Thanks, Lyle. Now, despite U.S. President Donald Trump's impeachment, stocks on Wall Street ended positive today, reaching fresh all-time highs. But let's find out how other major markets closed for the day. And that's business news tonight. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Teniola Shoboale. Back to you, Ijeoma.
Banking so easy, so simple. Dial star 894 hash now to experience it. You first, First Bank.
Thanks a lot, Teniola. Peakmas heroes of Friesland Campina Wamco PLC, makers of peak milk, have emerged after online nominations by consumers of the brand. The milk-making company is also rewarding different categories of consumers around the country in its 12 days of Peakmas celebration.
She's a retired policewoman who decided to become a voluntary traffic warden. Since then, she's been going about her activities at the Falomo Bridge in Ikoyi with dedication and cheerfulness. He is a human rights activist, real estate consultant and media practitioner known for his campaign against police brutality. Peak milk enthusiasts think it's time for them to be rewarded as they have come out with top points in their online vote. The company chooses celebrities to do the honors.
We're here to celebrate Madam Georginta. Yes, we're here to celebrate her. She's been doing quite a lot for Lagos and Nigeria as a whole, controlling the traffic. And of course, this is what the Peakmas is all about.
100,000 naira and a Peakmas hamper are given to each of the winners.
I finished my 35 years with Nigerian police, so I don't want to stay at home doing nothing. That's why I have to go and join LCC as a traffic control. Today, I'm very happy for what Peak Milk has done to me.
I don't even think people notice most of these things. Heroes, to me, is a company like Peak Milk, who recognize people in society who never thought that they could ever be recognized by any brand.
Peak is tying into this season, and we're rewarding our consumers, we're rewarding unsung heroes in the society. We've been to Abuja, Port Harcourt, now we're in Lagos. So we got our consumers online to nominate who these unsung heroes are. Who these unsung heroes don't really get rewarded, don't really get acknowledged in the society. These unsung heroes could be traffic wardens, could be human rights activists, could be anybody really.
Peak Milk is also paying for consumers' groceries in open markets and supermarkets around the country.
Nigeria's first integrative pharmacy, Health Plus Limited, is celebrating its 20th anniversary. At a colourful event held in Lagos, the company confirmed its commitment to the values of excellence, exceptional customer service, integrity and innovation.
The chandelier lights up the hall as Health Plus Limited treats invited guests and employees to a truly glamorous evening. For 20 years, the company has continued to grow in leaps and bounds. So it's not surprising that everyone is gathered here to celebrate this epoch-making occasion. The founder and managing director, Buki George, attributes this phenomenal growth to the grace of God, consistent hard work of the staff, and perhaps, also important, the patronage by its customers.
Ours is a story of grit and grace. Ours is success against the odds. Our commitment to excellence is second to none. Our resilience and hard work is renowned. We have raised the bar.
The presence of several well-meaning Nigerians associated with the company is indeed a statement of support.
We are very proud of you as a Fajemi Rokun. You have not failed the gene the prominent gene of the Fajemirogun family, of success in their every angle they touch.
We're very proud of Buki as a pharmacist, and as a pharmacist, she's done well.
The chairman of the occasion speaks highly of the brain behind Health Plus.
Buki George is somebody that we're very proud of. She's still less than 50 years. There are pharmacists who are 80 and above who had the same view of starting a chain business but never had it. Actually, whatever the Lord wants achieved will be achieved.
For Health Plus Limited, the future seems brighter than it is now.
We have raised the bar in retail pharmacy practice. We have affected very positively the communities in which we operate, and we've set a new standard in the practice of pharmacy.
The company says it remains committed to its mission of helping people achieve optimum health and vitality.
And from health to public service, the Anambra State Governor, Willie Obiano, has given civil servants in the state the assurance of full implementation of the 32,000 minimum wage. The governor gave his word during the 2019 Public Service Day, where he asked workers to double efforts and increase the state's internally generated revenue.
Governor Willie Obiano joins the state workers to celebrate the 2019 Civil Service Day in Oka. The state head of service explains the essence of the day's celebration.
Public Service Day celebration is usually a day set aside for stock taking, as well as acknowledging the place of the service as the main engine of governance and economic stabilization in the state.
For the chairman of the event, the occasion is yet another opportunity to remind the workers of the benevolence of the government of the day.
The workers are the prime movers, and luckily for us, we have a governor who appreciates the value of service. And that is why, since Akpokwe Dike became the governor of Anambra State, the interests and concerns of workers in the state have been of prime importance to him.
The governor commends the workers for their hard work as he announces the implementation of the 30,000 naira minimum wage and an increase in their salaries if the workers would assist to double the state's internally generated revenue.
I will pay the minimum wage. Did I not say that? So that is already in your pocket. And I'm also saying that if you increase my IGR to 3 billion, I will also increase your salary again.
The governor also announced cash rewards to some civil servants and educational grants to Chiemelie Alaku, who lost 7 members of her family to a fire accident.
Still ahead on the news at 10, U.S. President Donald Trump impeached after a vote in the House of Representatives. And we'll have more from our London Bureau in Around the World in 5. Please stay with us.